In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the easiest and most affordable way to consistently get new clients into your local soccer training business. And I'm going to be showing you guys the 5 ways to market your training business and show you why the way that you're marketing your business now is not only hurting you, it's costing you hundreds of thousands of dollars in the process. And after working with 75 plus soccer training business owners and scaling my own soccer training academy to well over 300 athletes, we have narrowed down on one simple, easy, and affordable way to market your business to consistently get clients. So make sure you stick around to the end of the video where I'm going to reveal that. All right, so let's get right into it, guys. So look, you want the easiest and cheapest way to get clients in the door. Now look, there's only 5 ways to market your business, and this goes across for any business, and I guarantee you guys are doing these right now. Okay, so obviously we start off with referrals and word of mouth. Okay, this is classic. People just telling other people about your services. Pretty simple, straightforward. Okay, then you have SMS and email. So this is just text and email. All right, like you just getting a large list of people, and then you're just running through it, sending them texts and emails, promotional emails, all that kind of stuff. Right? Then you've got partnerships and sponsorships. I'm gonna go P&S for this just to save us some time. So partnerships and sponsorships. Partnerships is when you partner, maybe with local clubs, local organizations, gyms. Sponsorships is when you're actually getting sponsored by other companies, or you are sponsoring them to get clients, right? It's a pay to win thing, right? And then you've got making content online. So that's like you posting on Instagram and Facebook, just posting videos of your training, pictures of your training, all that kind of stuff. So you're making content. And then for the 5th and final one, you've got actually running advertisements. All right. Now, ads can be everything. This could be social media ads. This can be flyers and business cards, but quite literally just ads, just getting your stuff out in front of people. Now, look, there's only 5 ways to market any business on planet Earth. There's no other ways. Okay. You might say, oh, well, no, I can do newsletters. I can do all these. It's under all of these are the categories of marketing. That's it. Okay. Now, with y'all's soccer training businesses, here's the issue, right? So let's break these down and why these don't work. Okay. So look, word of mouth. We need that. Word of mouth, that's probably what most of you guys, if 100% of you are relying on right now, which is why you're not growing, right? But you always got to have word of mouth, right? And then you've got SMS and email. SMS and email is invalid because you have to have a large contact list for this to be successful. Now, I'm not talking success as in getting 2 clients a month from that. I mean, anybody can do that with a 100 contact list. I'm talking about consistently getting 10 to 15 clients a month. You're not going to be able to do that through an SMS and email. Okay. So get rid of that. All right. That's off the board there. Okay. Then you got partnerships and sponsorships. This is the same thing, right? You have to be at a certain level to get partnerships, right? Partnerships is when you go to, let's say, like a local gym that has your same exact niche. You go to them and say, hey, we'll partner up with you. I'm going to send you clients if you send me clients. So I'll send a newsletter for you, you send a newsletter for me, or I'll run an event for you, you run an event for me, whatever. But look, the issue with that is you have to be high level already. You already have to have a lot of players for other people to take you seriously, because nobody's going to want to partner with somebody that's worse off than them, right? You're not going to go to a local business or a local gym with literally hundreds of parents in there and be like, hey, I've got like 20 parents. Do you want to send out emails for me? And I'll send it. They're going to laugh in your face. All right. So you can't use partnerships. You wouldn't be watching this video and needing an actual way to get more clients if you could do that already. So partnerships is out of the question. Then sponsorships is when somebody is paying you to sponsor them. Or yeah, exactly. So like you have a setup where you put your logo on their shirts or whatever, and they pay you an X amount of dollars, right? But again, it's the same principles apply. You have to be big enough to the point where you have enough attention and enough people on your list, enough people in your program to where they actually pay you. So we can't get paid because, again, you wouldn't be here if that was the problem. So then it's the other way around where you're spending money to sponsor other people. So then you're paying to put your logo on this stuff and put it in restaurants and all this stuff. But again, that's not the ROI on that. Is 1, you can't track that, and 2, it's so few and far between. Like I don't want you guys to go spend $500 to go have a restaurant sponsor you. You have no idea even if that's going to turn into clients. All right, so partnerships and sponsorships out of the freaking question. All right, then you've got content. So really this leaves you with content, ads, and word of mouth. Okay, so now you got content. So content is you just posting organically on social media, just putting out your Instagram and Facebook out there. The issue is this goes out to the entire world. It goes out to everybody. All right. So it's free, yeah, which is great, but it goes out into the entire world. So you're not getting clients in a local area. You're getting people in Africa wanting training from you and you're in California. Like it makes no sense. So content is out of it, right? Don't like content. And then finally, we've got ads. This is by far the best way to market your local training business. Now, I'm talking about social media ads. I'm not talking about flyer ads. I'm not talking about business card ads. Okay. What social media ads are, it's basically like you doing flyers, but instead of you printing it and doing it on 100 cards, it's like you putting it on 2,000 cards every single day, and it doesn't take you any extra time, and it's much, 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 much cheaper. Okay. Which I'm going to go into today. So we really got word of mouth and ads. Like that's the two things that you should be relying on. If you're not relying on these two things, you have a serious issue. And if you're stuck here, you're never going to grow and be where you want to go and to that next level. Okay. Now look, by you relying on purely word of mouth, it's costing you a ton of money and time. Okay. Now money is time. What you guys need to understand is you don't want to spend money. I get it. You don't want to spend money. You don't want to spend money because you want to make money. You want to put money into your bank account. You don't like seeing money leave because you want to keep it, which is going to keep you broke forever. I'm here to tell you right now, it's going to keep you broke forever. That is called a scarcity mindset. When you want to hug up all your money and you don't want to do anything with it and you want to keep it in your bank account and just in case like I got to pay bills or all this other stuff, and you just want to hold on to it. And I'm here to tell you right now, you will be broke forever with that mindset. Okay. If you want to make a lot of money, you have got to be willing to spend money. All right. Have you ever heard the saying, you have to spend money to make money? It's not cliche, guys. It is quite literally the most important topic of all of human history in making money. You have to spend it to make it. There is no person that has ever become successful by doing stuff for free and doing it off of purely word of mouth, right? Never, ever. And if they did, it took them 20 freaking years. And I don't know about you. I'm 24 years old. I don't have 20 years to wait for my business to blow up through word of mouth, okay? I have money, though, that I'm going to put it into it. I don't need to go buy cars. I don't need to go buy watches. I don't need to go on fancy trips. I'm going to take all the money that I make and put it back into my business because I know it's going to make me more money in time, okay? Now, look, this is why word of mouth is costing you, okay? Because look, check this out. So word of mouth might be free, but what you need to understand is it's costing you a lot of time. With time is money, all right? How you could calculate how much money you're actually losing, and I want you guys to think about this right now. How much do you make a year? Okay, so let's say that you make $120,000 a year. So that's $10K a month, right? You're making $10K a month. Let's say, and I don't have my phone on me, but let's say that you divide that up by 160 hours. You're working 40 hours a week. That's 160 hours total. So do whatever you're making in a year or a month, right? And then divide it by 40 hours a week, which is 160, right? And then you'll have that number. So I'm thinking that's probably like $40 an hour. So every single hour, every single week, you are quite literally spending $40 an hour, not increasing your revenue. You're losing in opportunity cost. Okay. And I'll show you guys with this graph right here. All right. So look, this is your word of mouth, right? I get it. I used to do the same thing. And this is months. This is number of athletes. Our goal here is 100 athletes. Okay. So look, word of mouth is super inconsistent. And especially in the beginning, it's simple logic. If you don't have a lot of people in your program, there's not going to be a lot of people to tell other people. Okay. So it's super slow in the beginning, but you'll notice, right? So, and it's inconsistent. So it's like slow, up and down, but then you're slowly starting to move up over time, right? Then you're up, down, and this is a horrible graph, but down, up, this is horrible. But then eventually you get up to here, okay? Over time. But look at this. It took you 2.5 years to get to 100 athletes just doing word of mouth, all right? Which is great. You made it. Awesome. Now you're making 10K a month. Let's say that, each athlete's paying you $100 a month. 100 athletes times $100 a month, it's $10,000 a month. You did it. You're making 10 grand a month now after 2.5 years, but you're finally doing it. Okay. Now, why you're losing money is simple. because you need a consistent way to get clients in the door, right? You need to consistently be able to grow. This is inconsistent, right? But you notice the curve is like when there's more people in your business, so there's more people to tell, and more people to tell, more people will join your business, and ultimately you start seeing you skyrocket. Now look, ads, okay? We've already determined SMS and email doesn't work unless you're here, okay? So that only leaves content, ads, and word of mouth. Word of mouth makes you forever, so that leaves that guy. We've got content here, which is also free. We've also determined that's just as bad as word of mouth, so it's a part of this. The only thing that leaves, guys, is advertisements, okay? Now, I'm not talking flyers and business cards. I'm talking about social media ads, running ads on Facebook and Instagram, targeting parents in your local area. We can take an ad and we can basically create a flyer digitally, put it right in front of thousands of parents every single day, and quite literally 2 to 17 leads are coming into our inbox every day on autopilot, okay? So you're gonna consistently sign at least 5 to 10 clients a month from this, at least. I've never seen somebody do worse. If you're doing worse than that, then you are effing up, okay? So look, you're consistently signing clients. Boom, 5, 10, 15. And it's a straight line because it's consistent. It's not up and down. It's consistent. So it's consistent, right? Then you're signing clients. Then the same effect with the word of mouth comes in. So then you start to curve. More people tell, so more tell people, and then boom. Check that out. Now you're at 100 athletes, but you've done it about half the time, okay? Now look, you're finally at 10K a month. Woo! Right? Just like how you hit word of mouth though. Like you still did it, but you saved yourself a year. Now look at this. This is how you're losing so much money, right? For every month that you go by, because we've already determined you should be making 10K a month by now, okay? So every month that goes by that you're not making 10K a month, you are losing the difference on 10K a month versus what you're making. So let's say you're making 2K a month right now. You should be making 10K a month. So you're losing $8,000 a month. Negative. You're going negative 8K a month. 1 month. Next month, let's say you make 3,000. Now you're minus 7K. You're up to negative 15 grand. You've already lost because you haven't figured out how to run ads yet and get clients in consistently, right? Then the next month goes by. You're at like 22. Next month goes by 30, 40, 50, and then it adds up over time. It's called opportunity cost, guys. Opportunity cost. So it's costing you so much more money not to learn how to run ads. Now I hear it all the time. Oh, well, ads are expensive and they're unaffordable. No, they're not. You spend literally $10 a day. Like you guys are spending $40 to print a bunch of freaking flyers every weekend. Like, dude, $10 a day is going to get you a 5-to-1 return. Meaning for every dollar that we spend, we get $5 out on the other side. So if I have $10 that I spend a day, I make 50 right away, right? Now it's not like that day. It's within, I want to say about 7 to 14 days as we see that ad cycle work, right? But it's giving you money, but you have to be willing to spend it. Or, I mean, that's totally cool if you want to stick to doing the word of mouth thing, but just think here. You are literally losing hundreds of thousands of dollars here by doing this word of mouth thing. You're losing 100K in here based off of your time and your opportunity cost. So you need to ask yourself, what is more valuable to you, your money or your time? Because the most successful people, they're going to tell you their time. The most unsuccessful people are going to say their money, right? The scarcity mindset people are going to say their money. My most valuable asset in life, my most precious currency is time. If I could get to $10,000 a month much quicker, but that means I don't profit anything because I keep reinvesting, you better believe I'm going to do it. Because once I get to 10K a month, guys, then what that's also going to do is I'm going to dominate my area. So now nobody's going to touch me because I'm making so much. I have so much reach on social media. Everybody knows who I am. Nobody's going to be able to touch me. So I've basically created an asset for life. Now that I'm the first to market, now I'm the biggest guy in my market, everybody knows me, they're going to keep coming to me. They're not even going to look at these other Joe Schmoes that are trying to do the word of mouth thing. So really, this is the best case scenario for you. If you're in an area with a guy going like this, you're not going to go up, dude. You're going to crash and burn because he dominates your market now. Every time a parent opens up social media, they see him, not you. They see him, not you. Okay? Because you didn't want to spend any money to learn how to do this, to invest money in ads, which is so cheap. And it literally costs you half the amount of time, which makes no sense to me. But if you are a private soccer coach training at least 20 athletes and you want to scale to over 100 athletes and you want a consistent system like this to sign 10 to 15 clients a month on autopilot, then I'm going to link a video in the description below. Go watch this free video. It's on my YouTube. It's going to break down this entire process way more in depth so you can get to the next level. And ultimately, if you like what you see, you come book a call with me and come work with us. All right, but that's everything for today's video, guys. Hope you got a bunch of value out of it. Peace.